Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, how is everybody doing this evening? Hope that you all are having a great day,
Yes, hope you all had a great day and
a great week
Great
since
week.
the last time we talked to you. We've been busy this last weekend with all the growing towards self-sufficiency gathering. Um, well, hello, Jerry.
well, hi.
How are you doing? Jerry from Butler Family Farm is in and watching, and we got to see him at the Growing Towards Self Sufficiency gathering. So, welcome,
Yep.
welcome. Um, I seen that Jerry was live with Jesse today. Um, Hopefully, you got some things figured out. I know we've still been wanting to hook up with each other. Hello, where to begin homestead? So, it's kind of a little bit of a crazy time. Hi, Scott from Rambling
Hi.
with the Bronx. Hope that you're feeling better.
Good evening, everyone.
Um,
Turn off my Wi-Fi.
it gets a little crazy for me this time of the year because
Yes.
my job is a little more hectic. So trying to make it home to be here for live is starting to get a little bit on the difficult side. But we are so glad that you all are here. Um, if you have any kind of questions about Last Chance Cook Off, about the Growing Towards Self Sufficiency gathering, or anything around the farm, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll probably be posting the link here pretty quick. Well, I'm sorry that you're not feeling any better,
Oh no.
but we, sorry, I was all leaned back in my chair and I don't like that. Hi, Ashley
Hi,
from
Ashley.
CNC Farm.
Jan.
Hi, Simply Jan. Ashley, by the way, has a collaboration coming up in the month of December and at CNC Farm that we are a part of called the 12 Days of Cookies.
Yep.
Christmas.
I'm
So
excited.
but we're excited about that. Jan, come and seen us at the Growing Towards Self Sufficiency gathering either, are also her and the boss.
Yes. And it was their anniversary.
And it was their anniversary. And I actually have some footage that I need to get edited. I've had a busy week. Listen, Josh. That was her idea.
It was so good.
It is so good. So the video that we just dropped was, if you haven't got to watch it yet. Hi, Tamara.
Hi, Tamara Brown.
Has a really good recipe with sweet peppers and using the Gar Hole all-purpose seasoning. Yeah. You mix that with softened cream cheese. They are awesome. You can either cook them or you can just serve them like that, cold. So there's lots of get-togethers coming up. You know, as the year winds down, people start having get-togethers where they bring like, you know, potlucks and food around, and it's a real quick, easy meal that you can throw together and take to, you know, a family get together. And I guarantee you, people will love it. It is very so good. I'm going to go ahead and post the link up here, and if anybody would like to join in tonight with us, we would
feel free.
Love to have you join in. So
they're in Tony's Noodle November.
Hi, Carpenter Self-Reliance.
Yeah, hi.
So there's the link. If anybody would like to join in, feel free. We, of course, want to thank everyone for taking part. I know you're probably tired of me saying this, but thank you to everyone for taking part in the Last Chance Cook-Off.
Yeah.
Off the Hook Outdoors, good to see you.
Hello.
You know, Off the Hook Outdoors, that reminds me of something that has popped up on my feed because a lot of you don't know we're fishermen. And so I watched some fishing channels, and this new story has popped up from this wildlife fishing tournament. Have you guys seen this? That this team were cheating and got caught at the tournament at weigh-in. It was wild. Like they caught them and they had like stuck 2-pound weights like inside of the fish and brought to the weigh-in. And so it was like crazy. I am so glad that they did get caught. And
yes, stuffing weights in the fish.
It's crazy. I can't believe nobody would. I was going to say, I can't believe anybody would do that. But I guess anyone with any kind of morals, I can't believe they would do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that fishing tournament, like the fishing tournaments that we are around and everything, the fish has to be alive when it comes to the weigh-in.
Yeah.
And most of the time they turn them back loose, like almost immediately. So I just don't get the whole thing. I'm away from it. Yeah, they cut the fish open and found the weights right there. And I actually watched the interview with the guy that runs the tournament. And he said his first clue was fish was dead. So the second clue was he started feeling the fish to see if it had been dead for quite a while. And then he felt what was inside of it and then cut it open right there. And that's the only reason why he did is because the fish was already deceased. Hello, Raquel.
Hi,
From
Raquel.
Cottonwood Ranch. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I think it probably has been passed down from generation to generation. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I agree with you. I agree with Carpenter's self-reliance. The next time there's like some kind of fishing scandal, we all need to videotape it because it is like blew up. It's getting huge views. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hello, Mr. Dale. Hello, Miss
How
Lisa.
are you?
Fat and sassy. How about y'all?
Definitely the same. We're actually ready for a little bit of not cooking to go on so we can help.
You know, right?
Healthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I went out to make something today on the Blackstone. I messed it up. I just pitched it out in the yard, and Amy goes, "What'd you do that for?" Because I messed it up. Well, you can make another one. So I ain't even hungry now. I was just mad. I just threw it out in the yard. I got red hot, so I'll eat them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Rebecca from Touched by Yarn.
Hi, Rebecca.
Come to the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering also, her and her brother. So how's your week been going, Josh?
It has been nuts. I mean, I've
Has
had 4 or 5 deliveries a day, every day. It's just, people are building like crazy. I'm like, where are you getting your money from? I
agree. I agree with you.
Hello, 12 Stones Ranch.
Hi, Byron from 12 Stones. Uh-oh. Look who's in the house. Hi, Jen.
Don't say uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm on my phone, so we'll see how this works out. Hey, Josh. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Jen.
Hi.
Hey, whoever you are next to Lisa. I love
Mr. Grumpy Pants.
Mr. Grump. Don't get that started.
Oh Lord.
That was me a little bit ago.
Josh,
About a half hour before y'all went on, I just pitched it out.
you were born grumpy. You probably came out and going, "Oh man,
I
what am
did.
I doing here?"
I come out.
Yeah. I told so we were talking the other night. Was it last night? Do you guys know that McDonald's has started selling adult Happy Meals?
I heard about it on the radio.
And that's special. That's why you don't
Yeah.
go to McDonald's.
They have your
Avoid
options are a Big Mac or chicken nuggets. You get a toy with it, fries, and to the tune of $12 a piece.
Good night.
Not
What's so
happening
happy
in my
about that?
world.
I don't know about you guys,
No.
but we can remember when we paid $12 for a ribeye steak dinner.
Yeah.
In a restaurant, sitting down and getting served.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that has not been very long ago, honestly. You know,
No. We went somewhere. We were on the road, and sometimes we usually will stop at a restaurant and get served. But we drove through a drive. It had to be a McDonald's. It was last year, and we got a breakfast. $17
I know.
for egg
Oh.
McMuffin and hash browns and a drink.
Last week,
17. I'm like, shoot, I could have fed my chickens that for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I know, and it's like that's so. I had an example today in my class with my young men that I teach. One of them was like, he went to McDonald's on break to get breakfast. He come back and he's complaining about what he spent to get like a sausage and cheese biscuit and a drink. And I said, listen, I said, you could go buy a 1 pound roll of sausage from the grocery store, a can of pop biscuits, pop can biscuits, the instant
Yep.
biscuits, and
Off
Some cheese.
brand.
some cheese, off brand, every bit of this, and you could have had a dozen for what you paid for one. And he just looks at me and he
Exactly.
goes, I can? I'm like,
Oh,
where did your parents go wrong? Why are we
Yeah.
not teaching kids this in school and everything is beyond me.
Yeah.
they don't want you to
Somebody
know.
wants to work on John Deere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it.
The
Job
establishment
security, right?
wants you to be 150% dependent upon them. And
Yeah.
that's
And
why
I
we're
just,
here.
and I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know this statement. A lot of people agree with that. Before you say it, we do not eat McDonald's. It's poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're such a convenient society is the problem,
Well,
and it's convenient. And
and people quit teaching their children. I mean, homesteaders and survivalists, yeah, they preppers, their children know more than 99% of the population. So,
that was something that was very important to us is that all three of our kiddos knew how to cook for themselves.
yes. My kids are fabulous cooks.
Hi, Brenda.
Sometimes
I
better
was
than
in
me.
a hurry, and I had asked. I got called in and said, "Did you eat?" Because she's a hairstylist. She's a lot of times she didn't get to run and grab something. And I was already out and about. Went to Subway. I got me a foot long BLT, extra, or I got double meat. I got her BLT wrap, $32.
Holy moly!
My God.
I go for 2 sandwiches. He goes, yeah. He'd already had them made. I told him just throw it back. But I was like, it better be good.
Unbelievable.
$32. I
Let's
about
see,
fell over.
32. We get bacon, like we have bacon, but we have to. A friend of ours bought us a meat slicer, so we have to slice it and then smoke some more of it and cure it. And so let's say the bacon I get at our local grocery store, which is not local, but it's like between $5 and $6, a 16 ounce, okay, for a pound. And I figure, so what's that? Let's just say $5. What'd you pay? 32, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 6 pounds of bacon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what'd you get? About an eighth of a pound of bacon. I know.
If that.
I
Hi,
just thought,
Brenda.
well, it'd be cheap, and I'll not make that mistake again.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
yeah.
I have been blessed with an abundance of 4 o'clock seeds. Do any of you want any, Josh? Does Amy want 4 o'clocks? Dale, Lisa?
4
I don't know
o'clock.
what it is.
Sending some to Brenda.
What is it?
Okay. It's a flower, Josh. It's a pollinator.
I mean, I have
What
some.
they do, they grow in this beautiful little like pod. Not a pod, but a cocoon, if you will. I don't know how to describe it. It's a leafy thing that
Kind of like a dandelion before it opens up.
seed grows in, and then when the seed it's a big black seed, and it'll drop to the ground and give you more. It's a perennial, so it could give you more. Ours are like a pinky red color. It's fuchsia, I don't know, but they're beautiful, and we have a huge bush this year.
We just got to have, so pollinators are something that's great to have.
Oh, I gave Lisa.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got some.
Yep, got some.
Okay, you've got some.
Ashley from
Amy
CNC Farm says that she'll trade you some seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, just email me at simplyjanhomestead@gmail.com. You don't need to trade me, girl. I'll send you these seeds.
Isn't it
Trust
Ashley
me, I
that
pick
sent us
them
some
every
mullen?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley
dude.
sent us
Well,
some
if it's
mullen
a
seeds
free,
at CNC. They sent us some
I have
mullen.
mullen. Oh, I have mullen growing everywhere around here.
We actually have it growing in our front yard, but I would like to plant it where I want it to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. We have hundreds of mullen growing everywhere.
But
I thought it was comfrey, and I got all excited about it, but it was mullen.
Yeah.
So if any comfrey seeds, Ashley, if you have comfrey seeds, I may accept that offer. But otherwise, just go ahead and I'll send you some 4 o'clocks.
Hey, Rooster's
More
here.
than you'll ever need.
Hi, Dark Lord Man, and hi, Rooster. And if you notice, Rooster changed his channel name.
It's not
Rooster's Tool Review. Now it's just Rooster's Adventures.
Yep, I noticed that.
Because he's he's already joined, so have we. We joined Croctober, so our Croctober video will be out like the 25th of October. But Rooster joined Noodle November.
Yeah.
9 Acre Family Farms has a Noodle November, and Nana 9 Acres has one. So,
yep.
Coming out.
I don't know how you keep up.
Hi, Prairie Rose.
I wanted to do Noodle November too.
So, are you on Noodle November?
My mother's, she always made these egg noodles. To be able to make these noodles before I embarrass myself. So I'm going to try one of these days. I'm going to get my act together and try making these. They were I was really young when she taught me. But I remember she had a couple cups of flour, egg, and water, and that was it.
Yep.
That's all she had. So I can roll out noodles. I know how to do it flat. So anyway, I can't see the chat, y'all.
That's okay.
To read it.
Let's see here.
Just
I do
keep
have
me
some that I
updated.
want to say hi to. Ginger, Not For Nothing Homestead. Hello to you, Miss Brenda. You know,
Brenda, yeah.
always hello and thank you for being here.
Girl. She's amazing.
Tony from Kettle Kitchen.
Tony.
Good to see you.
Oh, the Tony Man is here.
Butler Family Farm. I talked
Butler
to Uncle
Family
Steve on the
Farm.
phone last night. He's getting everything sent out. So
Tony, the link's up there if you want to pop in.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Go, oh God, look who's coming up. Oh boy. I got the grill going. I'm gonna cook some thick cut pork chops and potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The boss
Yeah,
should
Gonna be done. We're not that far away.
We could head that way.
come on with yourself.
We'd probably be there about the time it was done.
Yeah.
Well, hit the road, Jack. You're not that far.
Yeah, that was the funniest part with me, that the boss, when him and I finally got to talk, he's like, it's not as far over here as I thought it was.
No, we were shocked. We're like, I could have been over there harassing Dale and Lisa on a daily basis. I mean, an hour and 20 minutes. Really?
Yeah.
My God. So, if I show up at your door, just saying. Oh, I don't have your address, but
we're not very hard to find.
Lisa,
I miss Lori from Prepping for Heaven. Hey, AR1776. Good to see you. Prairie Rose Farmstead says they're in Noodle November. That's awesome.
Yay.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Prairie Rose. Jesse did the most awesome presentation on herbs. And I made all these clips of it instead of doing the whole, 10-minute video of it. And I had to delete all the clips because my phone is stupid. And
no way.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, I have a whole bunch of footage that I have not put together yet. I loved watching your video. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. What was hard, Dale, is I was holding the phone with my sprained wrist. So,
I know.
And I'm like all over, and I didn't realize it. And I was like, dang, I wanted this to look so good, but it is what it is. So, it's jam. I'm just simple and yeah.
Have you tried the sandwiches I made yet?
I did edit that video a little bit, a lot. I edited that a lot. But can I tell you something?
I was gonna say, Jan.
Yes, ma'am.
Prepping for Heaven says happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you so much, y'all. Okay, so we pull up. We say hi to Jessica, Lisa, and Cindy. They're getting in their van, but I had gifts for them, and I just wanted to give them to them while they're all together. So and they come back and they have, and I'm really not thinking about. They're like, oh, it's your cake, and I'm not computing. And Kevin saw what it said on there, and which it said happy anniversary. And by the way, that was so good. That was so, and I never got my piece of the cake you sent home with us. The boss ate it.
The boss ate it.
Yeah. If I don't eat it like instantly, it's gone. He's a devourer. He could eat supper, and like last night, y'all, I cooked this great supper. I made spaghetti and it was, it was a lot. And he ate that. And what did he do? Put the popcorn pot on the stove, and he made popcorn. He ate the whole. I go to have a bite of popcorn, seeds, nothing but seeds in it.
Nothing but seeds.
Like, you dirty dog! You ate the whole bowl. It's a huge bowl. It's huge, and it's like a 3-gallon size bowl. And he ate every bit of it. I'm like, well, thanks for saving me some popcorn.
That's like anymore. if Nana pops popcorn, I just go pop more because I know I'm probably not going to get any of it. And we started using that garhole seasoning on our popcorn, and oh my
It's
gosh.
so good.
Yeah, so Josh was asking me.
I went on
in
their
the
Facebook
chat.
today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I don't have Facebook, and I'm just gonna. I had their links still up in my pages there, but I'm gonna just go onto their site and order it because I don't use Facebook or Instagram. So
Yeah. They're
don't yell at
but
me.
it's fine. There's a lot. So we used to be in a lot of other social media on a personal, not for the farm, and we're not anymore. You can have way too much of that stuff, honestly. And
It's consuming when you're on social media more than you are in the Word of God.
amen.
Time to say bye-bye.
It's time to
Unplug. Yep, and that's what I had. That's why I did it. And honestly, my Facebook, I don't want to be dictated to. I'm sorry, it's just the way.
Yeah, without getting into, I know where you're going with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else
I'll
said
end it
something
at that.
to me,
So,
but I was making sure I didn't miss any other questions. Oh, Prairie Rose Jess said that she's uploading her herb talk to YouTube very soon.
Yes.
So
awesome.
I knew she recorded the whole thing. It was really good, I thought.
I thought she did an awesome job.
I thought she done a really good job. I thought Dennis done a really good job. Dennis is pretty big. Like his stuff was for a lot of big applications, but I can see how you can apply that to a smaller farm or homestead. Yeah, Lori says I avoid it like the plague.
That's right, not for nothing. Us girls have to have our own popcorn.
It's gender.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's kind of one of them deals that what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours.
Absolutely.
True.
But I don't get that privilege. Hey, I want to say something about Dennis.
Yeah.
That man was a wellspring of knowledge. We got to sit and talk with him. And everything he does can be done on a lower level. He's like you said, he's a big production. Hold on, I'm closing the door. He's a big farm, and that's what I loved about it. And the other thing is Gary had our heads spinning about holes in the homestead.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my God, we got so many holes.
Yeah, that's kind of
so
for those who weren't there, we Gary posed questions. So Gary and I had kind of went through a lot of those questions and stuff ahead of time, and he started asking people questions like, if something happened to the supply or whatever, what holes do you not produce on your homestead or your farm, and how are you going to go about getting those?
What are you missing? Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it, we've got a lot of holes.
Yeah, maybe it was the way he put it and explained it, but honest to God, we never thought about those things. It was extremely eye-opening for us. And it, to me, that's what, oops, sorry, I'm rinsing my plate off. That's what a good meetup is about, is thought-provoking questions and ideas. And
Yes.
man, and was it Butler Farms?
Yeah, Jerry from Butler
Jerry.
Farms. He's here
Oh
tonight.
my God. I mean, I want to go and just spend like 6 months with them.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Jerry. But I would love to glean the wisdom and knowledge from these people that have done it, you know? I mean, we
Yeah.
don't have cattle yet, but it's in the future.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have our sheep yet, but they're coming. And, you know, just to be able to talk to someone with so much wisdom and knowledge and understanding,
Yeah.
it just would be amazing to us.
Yeah. Well,
You know, I told Kevin, I said, we need to get with Jerry and Dennis, you know? So,
Exactly.
yeah, we.
well, maybe you, Dale. I don't know.
I don't know. So I grew up in big cattle and everything, and our problem is on like our place is we've got a lot of infrastructure repair that we need to do or build in order to do that. So we're just trying to do things without spending money on infrastructure.
Yeah.
Deal. And so we I don't want to spend a lot of money building fences and everything. I want to take time and do it, you know, debt free as we go, you know.
And you can.
You can.
Yeah.
Hi, Josh. You're back.
Cheap.
Hey,
I
Wick.
hit the wrong button. Someone wanted me to call me and wants me to cater a wedding at the end of the month. I'm like,
Oh, look at you.
I'm not a caterer.
Do it.
He's like, yeah, you make great food. I'm like, I'm not a caterer. I don't need to
Josh,
charge
you
you
can
for
do
this.
it.
So we have
Maybe
a friend.
God's calling.
We have a friend here that's kind of how he got started, and now that's all he does. He smokes pork and potatoes on a smoker for weddings and business dinners and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. That's what he does now.
Hey, Dale.
Yeah.
How do you smoke pork?
How do you smoke pork?
Keep it lit, can you, Jan?
Do you like roll it up in a cigarette and smoke it, or do you put it in a pipe?
Usually put it in a pipe.
Sorry, I couldn't move it.
He wants me to do a brisket, a pork butt, 5 pork loins, my smoked chili, and my smoked baked beans. I'm like, and plus make my sauce. I'm like,
dude, do it.
Sounds like to me you got a built-in business.
I have no idea what you charge to do this stuff.
Well, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they reached out to you to do it?
Yeah, he called me.
So what's your pound per price for pork? Yet another probably $500-$800 for your labor. Don't sell yourself short on your labor. That's time and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially when it comes to catering. I mean, if they think enough of your food, they're looking for you to do it. They're willing to pay your time.
Josh, here's what you do, Josh. Call a local caterer or someone in the next town over, whatever, and you say, hey, I would like 5 pork butts, 5 whatever, and beans. How much would you charge me to get that?
Yeah.
And they'll be going, oh, yeah. And then you add another 100 or 200 onto that price. And if they balk at it, then you take that 100 or 200 off, and you're fine. I was a businesswoman for 18 years, so that's how you're gonna do it. You call. When I started my commercial and residential cleaning business, I called other companies and I said, "Hey, I got this 1,500 square foot house, blah blah blah. Here's what I want done. What would you charge me for that?" And you could hear them drooling because it was going to be pretty decent money.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut it by $100, and that's how I got my business growing so well and did so well in it. And I provided even a more excellent service than they would. So there you
Well,
go.
Joe
That's
had
how
my
you.
beans. He wants them beans I made for the the picnic.
Oh
They
yeah.
were so good. Oh my God, they were so good.
I'll have to price everything this weekend because I have no clue. I mean, I don't know how many people are coming. He's like, well, I can meet with you Sunday afternoon. I'm like, when's the wedding? The end of the month. We're cutting it kind of close, pal.
Yeah, that is pretty quick.
You have to get a head count, and I'm telling you, Josh, take my advice. Call another caterer.
There's a few of them around here. There's a few of them around here I can call.
Figure 6 ounces of pork per person.
It's what?
At least.
Figure 6 ounces of pork per person.
Per person. But he wants a brisket, a pork butt. I know that he said his wife already bought 5 pork loins. I'm like, okay, so are you buying the meat? Am I buying the meat?
Exactly. If I'm just cooking now, that's a whole different.
That's my thing, Because I can
That's
figure out.
They ask him, Josh.
I mean, I can figure out the price
Lord
of the
Minute
beans and everything.
says head count, and then plus 10 people because they go back for extras.
Exactly, Dark Lord.
Yeah.
What's this? CNC says it's up to $23 for a kid's chicken finger plate around here. My cousins had an adult-only receptions due to the plate price.
Oh my goodness.
Where to begin says our daughter's wedding is in 15 days. Our son's wedding was in July. Catering is super pricey around there.
Well, you want me to do yours too, Janice? I mean,
exactly.
We were blessed when we got married. Everything was gifted to us, and it was fabulous. We spent.
So when our daughter got married, I got the pork butts, and we had a friend that had a big smoker, and he smoked us all the pork butts. Mm-hmm. We made the sides, and I don't think it was very bad at all.
When was that?
That's been
2015.
2015, yeah.
Yeah, that's when meat was sweet.
Yeah, I think he charged us like only $100.
I think he did. I think he charged just $100 for it.
But yeah.
But he also said that was part of his wedding gift to the kids. So
I'd do it for $5 for you.
$5?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus a couple hundred.
But then our oldest son, him and his wife, they got married, and they didn't even tell us for like a month that they got married.
They didn't tell anyone.
They didn't tell anybody. Mm-mm. They said, well, we didn't get married for everyone else. We got married for ourselves. Why do they need to know? Which I guess he kind of has a point, but
makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
But as a mom and dad, it would have been kind of nice to have at least known about it or went there.
Yeah.
My son did that too. I married my daughter and son-in-law.
Really? That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Look.
I sure did.
That's what her and her husband did. They did the same thing. They just went and got married, didn't tell anybody.
That's what we did, actually.
Oh, no problem, Tony. We understand.
There's probably benefits to that.
Yeah.
Like a bunny, Tony.
Yeah. So Nana got her a new present for herself.
I seen that.
I want a new present for myself. I mean, I drove
said-
an hour and 20 minutes.
I said, how much did that cost me to buy that for you?
You just don't worry about it.
Yeah. I got told, don't worry about it.
Amy bought a new washer and dryer here. I don't know, been 2 or 3 years ago, and
I got the bird this here.
the guys come carrying it in
Oh,
the
God.
house there, and he's got this envelope, and he's like, "Here, do you want this?" And she was right over and snatched it. I said, "What's that?" It's your receipt from warning and all that. And I said, "Well, let me see it." She goes, "You don't want to see it." I said, "Yeah, I do." She goes, "No, you don't want to see this. Trust me." I looked at that guy. He goes, "You probably don't."
You probably don't.
Right.
All right, here, take it.
It's like a mortgage.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. We
I
buy
learned
everything
a long time
used.
ago
Everything.
that if it's something for the house, like doing laundry, dishes, or anything like that, and Nana says we need it, I'm gonna get it
Yep.
because
Well-
I want clean clothes and I want clean dishes.
We went and looked at some, and it about scared me to death. And they didn't have the one she wanted. So I'm like, okay, well, we went home, and her and her mom or her sister, someone went the next weekend and was looking again. And she said she found one she liked. I said, okay, whatever, get whatever you want. And they come toting it in the door there, and you don't want to see that. To this day, I don't know what that washer and dryer cost me.
You probably still don't want to know.
Probably don't want to know.
Actually, so I really spoil Lisa. I go and buy her used washing machines and dryers, and she's okay with it because it's new to her. But
And it works.
and
That's
it
what
works.
we've done for years. And then after this last one went out, I don't remember which one quit. One of them, one or the other quit. And I was tired of throwing money at it to fix it. So I got a walkout basement. I dogged it down the stairs and kicked it out in the backyard and threw it in the scrap pile and hauled it off one day. But
Yep.
They come toting them. They got push buttons on them and makes funny noises and everything, does all kinds of stuff. You're probably right. I don't know what it costs.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have any newfangled equipment because, it's designed to break really quick.
Yeah.
It is.
And then she complains to me. She's like, I can't ever buy you nothing for your birthday or Christmas or whatever. She said, if you need something, you go get it. I'm like, that's because I can't wait 6 months for my birthday or Christmas to roll around. If I need that particular tool or whatever, I need it right now for what I'm doing.
That's right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, you human. Good to see you.
Hello, Nicole. Y'all are
cracks me
cooking supper with me. Did you know that?
Hey, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, we're cooking.
So I put in there maybe something fun. We're trying to figure out, we would like to have a game night too. So we're looking for suggestions for games because I've been on Tony's game night a few times and Raquel from Cottonwood Ranch.
Yeah.
I was on
And
the shelf once.
we really enjoy that. That's a lot of fun. It's like
It is
like
fun.
back when we used to have people come over and like play cards and stuff like that, other couples. It's like that, but everybody's so busy anymore
Yeah.
that we have to find our friends on YouTube to play.
Here too.
Nicole says bingo.
I want to play. Invite
Bingo.
boss.
Who was it that done the scavenger hunt here a while back? Was that
Raquel
one,
did a
Tony?
scavenger hunt that I watched.
Okay, I watched that one.
Yeah.
And my
Raquel
office is a disaster right now, so I don't have everything set up. I'm like, I would have to run up the stairs, come running back down here. I ain't doing it. I'll just sit here and watch y'all do it.
Brenda said she bought a Blackstone electric grill without telling the hubby till we unloaded the groceries, and he said, "What did you need that for?" Cooked on it every day.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I've
Look
got
who
a
showed
story
up.
kind of like that too.
Say hi to
Years
Dad.
ago, who
Take
I
care.
worked for. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
What's going on?
he just
But-
walked in the door.
Just
Got done with
Years ago, I
10
worked
hours.
at a place and we
Shit.
started selling Traeger grills, Traeger smoker grills, you
Yeah.
know. And I brought home one. And at that point, we did not like barbecue. I mean, we did not like grilled food. Like, we didn't ever eat it. And I come bringing this thing home. She found out how much it cost. She was not very happy with me. Eat that kind of food. Why'd you bring that home? And I cooked every meal on that thing for over a month. And by the time I got done in that month, she said, "I don't care what it cost. It was worth every dime." Because, I mean, we made
Oh, yeah.
lasagna and brownies and,
Yeah.
you know,
It was-
pizza and everything on that thing. Hi, Howlin' Harry on the prairie.
Brenda, which
what's
Blackstone
up?
did you get?
What kind
Well, I
of?
will tell you, when I had gotten real sick, and you know, the conventional ways I was cooking had to drastically change, and we started grilling, and we probably grill about 80% of our food now. So yeah, I love grilled food. And I want to get a griddle. So if anyone out there wants to gift me a griddle,
So if you guys noticed that tabletop one I used in my video, that Blackstone, it's like a 17-inch and it uses the little green propane bottles.
Mhm.
oh yeah,
That thing has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Annette was asking, is a Blackstone grill like a barbecue? It's like a flat top grill.
Flat top griddle.
And
griddle, a griddle. Josh,
Yeah.
where'd you get your griddle with the lid on it?
Which one?
Josh,
Both mine have lids.
the one that you did the. Oh, they do. The one you did the. Well, what do we call those?
chopped beef sandwiches.
There's a restaurant that does those ham. I gotta ask the boss what it's called, because I never heard about it. But made rights. I never heard of it, but there's restaurants out there, and that's how they do the sandwiches. Just cook the hamburger up, but it was awesome. And that's another video I lost.
I got that one at Walmart.
Delete.
I got both mine at Walmart.
Yeah, they say I can get a lid option for my little 17-inch too.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was reading someone else commented. Oh, Jerry at Butler Family Farm says, hard to do pancakes on a grill.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you just got to be a little.
Yeah.
You got to.
Unless you have a grill.
I used to make biscuits and sausage and everything on my Traeger. I put the biscuits on the grate, and it was good.
I was against it for a long time because it's propane.
Yeah.
I ain't using no propane, nothing. And the more I watch Blackstones, I'm like, I gotta try this out.
Yeah.
And I love it.
We used to
I can get a little smoke tube if I need to and throw in there if I wanted to, want to do something like that. But there are a lot of other cookers I don't need it. But this weekend I'm doing some tailgate food, so I got a big deep fryer outside. that I haven't shown anyone yet. So that video will be coming soon.
Good. We've got I had a deep or a fryer that you hook to a propane bottle. I used to do fish in it and everything.
I've got the turkey fryer out there too, but this one's got 2 bowls and like 3 baskets in it, so it'll hold up to like 10 gallon of oil.
Nice.
Oh, Dark Lord Minutes drooling again.
Yeah, Dark Lord Minutes already drooling again. Man, he's gonna have to invest in like the shop vac company. Brenda, that is exactly right. Brenda needs to do a review on her electric one and video.
Which one did you get, Brenda? Did you get the 17 or the 22?
Blackstone electric.
I've got one too.
So she can use it inside the house and everything.
If you watch my
cool.
I got a fried bologna video out, Dale.
Yeah.
I made a fried bologna sandwich on my one inside last year. I got the 17-inch Blackstone, and it didn't cost me $189.
Yeah.
Mine was right at $100 when I bought it. They had just come out when I got mine.
I wish I could find those deals. Everyone finds all these great deals, and I go to look for them and nowhere to be found.
We're just like you.
It drives.
When I got Amy bought me my 17-inch for my birthday, and we had it shipped to the next town over to the Walmart, and we headed over there because she got the email that would come in. So we're about halfway there, and she calls them, and they're like, "Oh well, no, they're all gone." I'm like, how is it gone? I ordered it. Well, they must not pulled it off the shelf. And so we called the town south of us, the other big Walmart. That's not bad, Brenda. And they're like, yeah, we got like 10 of them. So I flip it around and go flying down there. It takes me like an hour to get there because Mars already halfway there. And there was 4 left.
Wow.
I ran in there. I snatched that dude off the shelf. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Whatever else you want to look at, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brenda said it was $89.
Yeah,
oh
mine was,
gosh.
They were
mine
on.
was $99 when I bought it.
They're on sale at Walmart right now.
Huh.
I'd like to have the 22. I don't use my inside one enough to buy another one. I'm going to buy the 36-inch for outside, though.
I wouldn't
I've
mind.
got the 28.
We used to make so much food when we had the kids here, and now we catch ourselves making way too much.
That's my problem. It's just me and we're empty nesters now, so.
Yeah.
But every Sunday, we have friends over, and there's like 10 or 12 people come over, and I'll cook on something.
Yeah.
They'll bring something, and I'll cook it. So, and that 28-inch is just not quite big enough for what I want to do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the big 36 air fryer combo. But I'm going to have to do some saving for that one.
Go ahead.
I was going to say last night was the first night in 18 years I cooked just what we needed.
Really? Yeah. We do that occasionally because both of us kind of flirt with doing carnivore or keto.
Right, Jim.
So we'll catch ourselves when it's just Lisa and I here and Braden's gone on a trip or whatever. We'll just cook like a pork steak, and that's it. Like we'll just have a pork steak on the grill, and that's all we'll eat.
With that.
Amy's on the keto. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm eating my carbs. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, with you. I don't eat a lot of carbs, but man, when I want them, I'm gonna have them.
Like, how many people do you want to die? It's like she told me, you need to quit chewing so much. I'm like, what? She's like, why don't you just quit chewing altogether? I'm like, how many people do you want me to kill?
Yeah. Let's hear it for empty nesters. Woot woot.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not boring. In fact, we have a lot of fun.
Hey, Glenn and
I
Jessica.
love
Jessica.
Hi, Glenn and Jess. Yeah, if anybody in the chat, we did post the link up there a couple times. If you'd like to come on panel and visit.
Yeah, you're cooking with Simply Jan Homestead.
Yeah, Simply Jan Homestead is cooking. But we and then I posted up there a while ago. Where to Begin Homestead was saying that they got one of those cast iron grills like Cooking with Bobby Joe used on the Last Chance Cook-Off.
I didn't see that one.
It
I
is
missed
really
a lot
cool.
of the
It's
videos.
round and like you turn it for your you know,
Okay.
to change your vent and everything. It was really neat. I had never
One of
seen
the-
one like it.
One of the guys I watch in a cooking community has one, something like that.
Let's see here. Who else did I miss in the chat? Oh, Jerry says they wish they were. They still have a 35-year-old that won't move.
Cindy Brown.
We still have a 20-year-old here, but he's going to college and he's only in his second year of college. It's not like it's his 10th year in college.
Right.
So I did have a cousin that literally went to college for 8 years and still only graduated with like a bachelor. So I think he made a career out of college before he actually started a career.
Kristen went for 5. Got her bachelor's, but something happened her sophomore year. I don't remember what. Something got messed up, so she had to do basically that year all over again. But it's like when she graduated, and I'm like,
time to move on.
Let's move on to greener pastures. She started moving. I said, you know what I'm gonna do to your bedroom? I was like, take me a rocking chair. I'm gonna sit right in the middle of it. And I'm gonna sit in there naked, look out the window. She's like, Dad, that's so gross. I'm like, well, you won't come back, will you?
Glenn, it's about time you got that wood splitter fixed. I don't know what you're waiting on, man. You're gonna have to get to cutting wood if you're burning wood.
My father-in-law's had my splitter for almost a year now. I'm like, hey, they got me an axe or split maul or something for Christmas last year. I said, I don't need this. I got a wood splitter. He said, you used to have one. No. There's 2 in your driveway. I'm going to go take one of them.
That's right.
He was having trouble starting his, so he come and got mine.
Cindy Brown, my kids are 18 and 19, but rent here for a studio apartment is $2,000. So they won't be moving out anytime soon.
Goodness.
That is
Good
ridiculous.
night.
But a year away. Oh, we were a year away from being empty nesters, but then whoops, let's do this all over again. Oh my. Mm-mm.
Shoot me now.
Exactly.
My stepbrother is
No problem,
50,
Jan. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for being
he's
here, Jan.
54 years old and got a 4-year-old boy. I'm like,
I had
what were
a
you
friend
thinking?
that had a baby. Him and his wife had a new wife, had a baby. He was 73.
No way.
Gather together said post that thing again.
I could open the door.
Susan. Hi, I haven't seen you in here.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, I'll post the link again, even though I don't want to impede on anybody's else's live, but as long as some people are here and visiting, we'll go for a little bit here.
I don't even know who's live tonight.
Well, I know Jan usually goes live. And then I know Mitchell goes live at like 6 o'clock.
He goes 7:30, I think. Isn't it,
Who is?
Mitchell?
I thought his was at 6 or
Oh.
6:30 normally.
I never
I
did
thought
get
it
a.
was 7:30
Hey,
Central.
what's up, Glenn?
Hey, Glenn.
Glenn.
We say Josh. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, everybody.
No, I just got my dang wood splitter going finally.
Well, I seen a short or something earlier about it.
I got the motor running yesterday. Oops, sorry. I had to clean the carburetor and everything, pull it apart and clean it and do all that. Y'all inspired me at the deal to start fixing my own crap. So
Awesome.
you and Mitchell, man.
Good.
Yeah. That's not normally me to do that, but I was like, I'm tired of paying people, so I tore into it and got it running yesterday. But then I had to do a little bit of a farm ingenuity and make a part. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal was with the do what?
That's crazy, actually.
Lisa hopped on her phone and it connected to the internet, and ours got really slow here
Yeah.
instantly. But
That's,
hi, Hillbilly
that's,
Chicken Ranch.
that's the bottom part coming off of the hydraulic pump.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be that. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but I had to get a part to make it because the hose. There's not enough room to put the hose under there without kinking it
Yeah.
and losing all the flow of hydraulic fluid. So I ran around finding parts today.
What kind of splitter is it?
I don't know. Old.
I bought a new one in not last year, year before last. And the only reason I bought it, the big one I got a 40 ton, is because Tractor Supply messed up.
Oh, there's Brenda. Well, there's Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Dale. Hi, Lisa.
It's
Hi.
Brave
Hi, Josh.
Industries, Josh.
It's a
Okay.
Brave Industry.
Yeah.
I've never
heard of that.
I've got one kind of similar to that. Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? That my grandpa had that I've fixed. But that elbow that comes out of the bottom of that pump, so you screw the elbow in and then you get a straight hose that'll go right in there and it won't kink that way.
Well, that elbow doesn't unscrew in this one, Dale. It's
doesn't.
not an elbow. I put that elbow in there with a piece of hose as a coupling. The nipple that comes off the bottom of that pump isn't threaded. It comes straight down towards the frame.
Is it just like a barb fitting?
It's like a barb fitting?
Yeah. Stupid. The hose wouldn't go on there without kinking. The guy that had it before me that I bought the house from here, I bought it with the house. And he had like an old radiator hose on there that was like 1 3/4 inch, 1.5 inches or something. And it's only a 1-inch nipple coming off that thing. So he had it oversized. So when it kinked it, it still allowed it to flow.
Oh.
I bought is it the County Line that Tractor Supply sells? Country Line, County Line, something like that.
Country Line.
But yeah, I was at Rural King and they couldn't get what I wanted. So I got my money back from them. You know, I was going to have to wait 3 or 4 days. So I ain't coming back. You know, I've done been over 2 days in a row. Called Tractor Supply. Yeah, we'll match their price. Get there. They ain't got the one they priced to me. Because I was looking at a 30 ton and then they didn't have any 30s. I had a 40 running. I'm like, I like that one. And that guy goes, well, this is going to hurt. I got to go an hour south, get my truck, go to our store, bring one up. So I ain't coming back. And the manager goes, well, I'll say our 40 ton at our 30 ton price.
There you go.
They're shucking them out there. Let's go. Hook it up to the truck now before you change your mind.
Yep, exactly. Before you change your mind. Hi, Brenda. So how are you doing?
All right. I just wanted to hop on just a second. I was going to try to show Dennis this. I was going to try to show this griddle, but I don't know if I can't figure out how to turn my phone around. So see if this will work.
Oh,
Is it
once you get
17
in
like
here,
I
you're
got?
kind of locked. Yeah, you got to turn it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like that one I bought, Brenda.
that is
That's just
cool.
like that one I bought.
I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah.
There's the lid.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh, nice.
Still dirty from breakfast, but
Oh,
it'll go up to 500 degrees.
wow.
As far as
You know
cooking.
what, Brenda? The
It's an
specials
electric Blackstone.
that they sell for that, they're only rated for 450 degrees.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
I got on Amazon. I ordered me a whole bunch of these big, because this one's Teflon. It's not cast iron. So I had to get some good sized Teflon spatulas and stuff to go with it. So
Yeah, that's
So
identical
the
to that one I
electric
bought.
one is not cast iron. I did not know
No,
that.
it is not.
No,
No.
it's Teflon. It just wipes. It just wipes off. It's nothing sticks to it, but it's still got the drip pan in the very back to drain into your grease deal at the back.
The first time I used mine, I was going to cook me some eggs on it, and Amy goes, "You better put some oil on there." I said, "I don't need no oil." She said, "Put it," and she sprayed it with the cooking spray. I chased them eggs all over that stupid thing. They're slicker than a gut.
Oh, lost
She's
her again.
gone.
She just keeps jumping out on you.
Yeah. Hi, Aoki Homestead. Lori, I got that. She gone.
I like mine for when it's nasty out, and I don't have to go out on the porch, you know. Because when I done that fried bologna sandwich, I show a picture of my cows are just covered in snow. I mean, I'm like, my poor cows are covered in snow. I'm not cooking inside, so I made a great big giant bologna sandwich in there on the one just like what Brenda just showed you. Because I've got that same one, and I probably haven't used it a couple times since then.
Yes, Prairie Rose Farmstead. The propane one is cast iron. Or ours is, our 22-inch. It's cast iron.
My 28 is too.
Glenn, are you guys close to having 1,000? Jerry from Butler Family Farm says you're close.
We are. Last I looked, we were about 35 away.
Wow, that's exciting.
So we're not too far, but we're still lacking in the watch hours. So,
did it help at the gathering your watch hours quite a bit?
It did, yes, but not a lot. I mean, we gained 100 watch hours from that weekend.
That's a pretty good gain for one weekend.
But Jesse, when Jesse went live on, I'm moving around here. I'm going to get you guys set up on a tripod so I don't have to keep stumbling around. But when Jesse went live on the way to Kentucky and back and stuff, that whole weekend, he gained like 600 watch hours, 1,600 watch hours that weekend.
What?
1,600.
Holy moly! There had to have been a bunch
the whole way back.
Yeah,
he was been a bunch of people in his live.
He was live all the way there. Jesse usually has, I don't know, 50 or so people in his live streams.
That helps.
Yeah, I'm at 857 subscribers.
You're getting there for sure.
But no, we'll get there when we get there. Raise y'all up so now you can see me. Jessica was busy today canning. She got a whole bunch of jalapenos and tomatoes canned. So, but I won't stay on here though, Dale. I just want to jump on and say hi anyways. So I'm gonna get some dinner ate.
What are you having for dinner?
I'm having chili mac that I made for on the mountain when we went to Colorado. I had some leftovers, so I'm gonna warm up some chili mac.
Yeah, Cindy said Jesse did 18 plus hours alive. That would probably.
Yeah.
Which you probably had 8 hours on Saturday, didn't you?
About 8 hours of lives, but only gained 100 watch hours. But I mean, there wasn't that many people in there. There was, at the most, I think at one time there was 14, but then it dropped down to at an average, probably 6 or 7. So,
Like I only went live for maybe a couple hours total at Kentucky, but Boots and Bounty and Stringfield Ridge Farm was both live from each end, so everybody was back and forth between theirs. And I mean, a few of them stepped in, say hi on mine or whatever. I'd set the camera up and walk away, go mingle and whatever. But I didn't do a whole lot with it.
Cindy Brown, you spelled it right, 2 N's. So,
Oh, Jerry is gaining. He's at 278 with 1013.
yeah.
That's
say
pretty good.
I checked this morning, and we're close to 2,600 watch hours, but we still need about 1,400.
Nowhere near that. I was like 800 watch hours.
Let's say we've got about, I think we're 35 away though on the 1,000 mark. So getting close.
That's awesome. But I'm a firm believer, kind of like Gary Beltloop 29 says, you need to attack it like one thing at a time. Get your 1,000, get it taken care of, and then you can focus on your watch hours. You know.
I'd say we just let it do its deal.
Yeah, organically growing is the best, honestly.
I say it was never a thing for us to get to 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. It was more so just something to share what we were doing. So that's all we looked at it as. So if we get to 1,000 and we get monetized, great. But if we don't, we don't. So
our Okie Homestead said they're closing in. And to me, that is the great thing is the community tab because you can help out a whole bunch. And then
I don't use mine like I should.
A community tab. So I used it a bunch, and honestly, I got so busy with the Last Chance Cook-Off and everything, I was just trying to keep up. Now I need to go back to using it some more,
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
How many watch hours do you need for monetizing now?
So Prairie Rose Farmstead, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So,
and I say everybody needs to go over and check out Jess's channel. She's
Prairie Rose Farmstead
she's at 73 subscribers last I looked, but get her to 100.
Like a month old, or thereabouts.
Need to get her to 100.
Is that custom URL?
Yeah.
It amazes me. There's a lot of people that have their 100 subs but haven't changed their URL or get that custom URL. So when I'm in there doing moderating and stuff on people's channels, I'll go to grab those and stuff, and I've
noticed that too, and mine. So I've noticed people share mine, and it's not the custom URL. And I've noticed when I go in and mod for people I know that change their URL. When you go through that link where you click next to their name in the chat, it doesn't give you their custom URL. I've noticed.
And say I don't click next to that. I usually will click on their comment in the chat, which takes me. I go to their channel, and then I grab it right there off their channel usually. But
that's what I'm talking about. When I go like that, it doesn't bring it up.
Huh?
But I do it from my phone. I mod from my phone, and I just like Glenn says, you hit it, you go to their channel, click the 3 dots, share, copy link, all that stuff, and it brings up their custom URL.
Yeah.
But like when I was modding one night, like I know for a fact Mitchell's channel had a custom URL. And when I went, like you guys are saying, click on the comment and go grab the channel, it doesn't give you this custom URL. It gives the old original one when you do that.
Huh. Usually I can get them.
Jerry from Carpenter Self-Reliance says the custom URL is not working right now.
I know that YouTube was having some trouble with it here a while back. They're changing something or other, but I don't know how I figured they'd had to fix it now.
Ginger said the same thing. You can't change your URL right now. So
I don't know.
Hi, Lindsay Scott.
That part of YouTube is under construction.
Y'all need any jalapeno tops?
Oh my goodness, you got plenty of them.
We had about 2.5 gallons of jalapenos, and she's got about half of them canned, it looks like, which is ended up being about 12 pints, and she's got at least that many more to do still. We got jalapenos.
Are you just canning them as like pickled jalapenos, or
yeah, right now, and then she'll go back in probably this winter when we're slower, the garden's not really going, and she'll probably make some of those into the cowboy candy or whatnot.
I want to try that. I haven't tried it yet.
So
cowboy candy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's awesome.
Say Jesse and Lisa have sent us some a couple of times, and Jessica keeps eating it all. She don't save any for anybody else.
So I need to find someone that makes them, and I'll buy it. I don't know. I didn't grow any jalapenos this year. This year my spring and everything was all messed up with mama passing and everything else going on. I just didn't.
40 pounds to process still.
I say I had probably close to 28 jalapeno plants in the garden this year, and we had a ton of jalapenos. So I think she's got probably 24 or 30 pints downstairs already canned, and just as many up here. So
that's awesome.
But we ran out last year, so we won't run out this time.
No.
Rooster he's got all of a sudden in a mood the last couple days, and he's been pickling eggs and potatoes and green beans like crazy, like dill pickle hot, making them hot, pickled. Like what got into you? Like last night he probably did 8 or 10 pints worth last night. I'm like, what are you doing?
Tell Lisa.
Oh yeah. He's holding up a great big bag of freeze-dried Skittles. And night to Harry, Howlin' Harry from the prairie.
Me?
Yeah. Lisa, holy moly, you should see all of them, Lisa.
Our address is in our
Oh, she says our address is on our about page.
yes.
We had 7 half-gallon jars of freeze-dried Skittles.
Oh, those are the best.
So bagging them all up and getting them ready to ship them out.
Brenda says, how much, Glenn?
The Skittles are $6 a bag, and the bag I want to say, I can't remember the size on it. It was 5.5 inches by 10 inches tall, but the zippered pouch part is 5 inches. The part that actually holds the Skittles is 5 inches by 8.5. So there's more Skittles. There's more Skittles in this bag than what we had down there at the deal.
And there was a bunch at the gathering. Yeah. So if there's more, look at him. He's even eating them.
So what's the difference in them?
They're real good, Brenda.
They are delicious.
I've never had freeze-dried Skittles either. I mean,
they like blow up, and they're like crunchy. They're not like chewy like a Skittle. See, that's what they look like.
They expand. They're about twice the size as they would have been. Mm-hmm. But they're just airy. They're not all chewy.
Cindy Brown says, I need freeze-dried Skittles and Starburst. And then
freeze-dries are expensive, ain't they?
They are.
That's why you sell Skittles and stuff, Josh. It pays for it.
To pay for it?
When normally this bag right here, this size of bag, normally if you buy it online or whatever, sells for about $8 a bag.
Really?
So we sell them for $6.
Okay, Jerry, thanks for coming in. Either email me here after a while or I'll email you, Jerry, from Butler Family Farm. you guys aren't connected with Butler Family Farm, you need to go check out their channel. Yeah, and a couple people have said they want freeze-dried taffy. Have you tried freeze-dried taffy?
We're gonna freeze dry some saltwater taffy here before long. We've had people asking about that, so probably run that next.
Janet says, I want some Skittles.
If anybody wants some Skittles, just shoot us an email, and Jessica will get them shipped out. She'll get in touch with you. The kids are the ones getting the money off of these. We're just letting them run them through the freeze dryer. They pay for the Skittles. We run them through. It takes about 10 hours to run a batch of Skittles.
Yeah.
How big are the freeze jars? Are they about the size of a dehydrator? I've never looked at one. I've heard people talk about it.
Ours is a medium, and it's 30 inches tall, and it's probably 18 inches wide, and I would say close to 2 foot deep.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check them out online here in a little bit.
Now Tony finally said something that interests me here when it comes to freeze dry. He said, I want freeze fry dry. It's supposed to be dried Milky Way.
I've not done that, but they say you can't freeze dry chocolate.
Really?
Yep. I've not tried it though. You can't freeze dry honey, but I've heard you can't freeze dry chocolate either.
There is their email address if you guys are interested. Hi, Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
But, well, I'm probably should get off here because there are several people that, Jess says that she's had freeze-dried milk duds.
Ooh, I bet that's
and
Okay.
it was good.
I'll have to look into it because from what we had heard when we first bought it, was you could not do chocolate, and you can't do honey because honey is it's like pure sugar. So all it does is crystallize really bad. So you
Cindy
can't.
Brown says chocolate doesn't work well because of the fat in it.
I heard you couldn't do bacon either, but then on that there's a freeze dryer page called 40 and retired and 40 or something like that. He does all freeze drying, and he's got a page on Facebook too. And somebody on there said that they freeze dry bacon. So, and I heard you couldn't do it because it was too much fat. So, the only thing I'm sure you can't do is honey right now.
Yeah.
Jerry wants to know how many pounds of Skittles can you do in a batch?
In our freeze dryer, you can run about 6 pounds of Skittles at a time. And we have the medium one. If you had the large one, obviously you'd probably be able to do a whole nother, you'd probably be able to do 9 pounds. Yeah,
Cindy
I don't
says
know.
you have to cook the bacon first.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
We've not
wouldn't know.
tried to do that. We've done meatloaf. We've done chicken, tuna. We've done what else is down there? I'd have to go down and look. There's all kinds of meals that we've done down there. We've done raw eggs, goat milk, tomatoes, peppers out of the garden, cucumbers, bananas, all kinds of fruits, wild blackberries.
Can you eat the banana right off? I mean, you can just eat it, right?
The fruit and stuff, a lot of it you can just eat like that. The meals and stuff you'd probably want to rehydrate, but all the fruits I think taste better than rehydrating them. I think they're a lot better just to eat them freeze dried. So
Yeah, I know a lot of
dehydrate
people,
milk once.
Cindy, that have done eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the most common deal. So,
I'm
like
gonna put
your,
me on, go ahead, Dale.
like your powdered eggs,
Yep.
that you buy, that's what a lot of them are. Okay, night, Jesse. Night, Aoki Homestead. Good to see you guys.
there was
I'm
a
getting
lady
me
on
one little shed things.
Mm-hmm.
But Glenn, you know what a mini split is?
Yep.
I got one at work. I ordered one from work, and I'm gonna put it out behind the barn, and that's where a lot of the stuff's gonna go. So I've been thinking about the freeze dryers and stuff, and using that as more like a prepper pantry. The freezing room up in the basement, and then the pantry upstairs and everything else.
Well, you can pay for your freeze dryer pretty easy, especially if you're doing like the freeze dried candies and stuff, and you go to any kind of little fairs and things like that. Man, it sells like crazy.
Really?
And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, the affiliate link. You could go on the Harvest Right page and sign up for their affiliate link. It doesn't cost anything, and I haven't seen them turn anybody down yet. But you can sign up for that link, and then if anybody uses that link through your page, your channel, or anything like that, and uses your link to go and purchase a freeze dryer, you get 10% back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good pay.
I said we got, I want to say it was $280 back on Jessica's mom and dad's purchase. They purchased one and bought the large one. So we ended up getting $280 from Harvest Right on that one.
That's what I was going to say. If I get it, I'm going to get the big one.
Yeah.
I ain't messing around. Go big or go home.
The big one, that big one runs about $3,500 for the big one, for the large. And the medium one that we bought with tax was $2,900, right at $2,900. So it's about $600 more to go with the other one.
So, someone asked, what do freeze-dried cucumbers taste like?
They're kind of, I don't know how to explain the taste of it, but I wouldn't rehydrate it. I think that if you went to rehydrate the cucumber, it'd be mushy to an extent.
Kind of turns into a chip, don't it? It's almost like a,
we
kind of
cut,
like the bananas that you get in like the
we cut a little bit thicker on the cucumbers. That way they're a little bit thicker, stiffer of a chip versus a real flimsy, easy to break one. And we'll use them with dip and vegetable dips and stuff like that, just as a chip with a vegetable dip and stuff. So, but they're good.
Dehydrating bananas one time to dehydrate them, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get that recipe down for nothing. I just gave up on it. I'll stick to my jerky with my dehydrator, but I dehydrate my jalapenos to make my pepper powder and stuff. But I don't know what I done wrong, but dehydrator. I made fruit roll-ups with it, but I couldn't get the banana chips to dry.
Yeah, the bananas are probably one of my favorite fruits out of the freeze dryer. They are really good.
Really?
Yep, they're real good. We've done cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's real good. Strawberries. The kids love the strawberries and the bananas. I like putting the strawberries and the bananas and stuff like that in our. Jessica makes a homemade granola cereal, like a granola. So I'll eat that for breakfast, and I'll put the freeze dried fruit in there with it and eat that. So it's real good. I haven't put freeze dried Skittles in my granola yet, though, Lisa.
I bet it would be good though.
It's tempting.
Cindy Brown says she'd love a bunch of freeze-dried broccoli. I like fresh broccoli. I don't know if I'd like it freeze-dried.
I'm not a big broccoli person. I can eat raw broccoli and steamed a little bit, but I don't want it soft and mushy.
Have you had fresh broccoli? Have you ever grown it?
I have not grown broccoli. I've just had broccoli.
Homegrown broccoli is so much sweeter and so much better than store-bought garbage. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I couldn't grow cabbage this year, so I don't know about broccoli. I tried. It didn't turn out.
Cauliflower's hard. Broccoli wasn't so bad, but
yeah, we're kind of the same way. Normally, most years we have really good luck growing broccoli. Horrible with cauliflower.
Yeah, you got peel leaves over and pin them and all that.
It turns purple and everything.
Yeah, if you don't put the leaves over just right and put little pins in them, that just
yeah.
I tried it once. I'm like, I'll just buy that stuff.
And then
cheap enough to buy it at the store.
Yeah, I don't eat that much of it anyway. So
we usually had good luck raising cabbage, but my porch chickens ate every bit of our cabbage this
Yeah.
year. Like in one day. I come home from work, like it was fine the night before when we watered. We come home from work and the chickens had wiped it out. There was just sticks, just the stems sticking up there. There was nothing
Wow.
else left. But
I got to get out and harvest my sweet potatoes. They're ready.
yeah, we still got a few potatoes in the ground. I'm kind of like just leaving them.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so dry anyway. What's the point, you know?
They'll compost.
Yeah. They'll compost. It's fine.
Now, I got to get my sweet potatoes out just to see how they did. So I could see them kind of breaking the surface the other day when we were standing out there. So I know they're in there. I just got to dig them up.
Well, we went ahead and pulled all of our whole bean vines because they're horrible. They're like woody. They didn't produce very good. We don't like them at all.
That ain't no good.
I pulled all the vines and fed them to the pigs. The pigs thought they were great. And as long as they turn into bacon and pork chops, they still served a purpose.
That'd be the best green beans you ever had if it tastes like bacon.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna bail off here. I got some phone calls to make about this catering deal. I gotta get some prices going here.
Hi, Josh.
Thanks for coming in, Josh. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
I'll see you, little buddy.
We'll see you.
Be careful.
Wrong button.
But win-win, Lori says. And then
and then there were 3.
Yeah, there were 3. There was 2 for a while, but yeah, we probably should hop off of here. I hate to go over on other people's lives that are really, our normal live, but it has been a really good night. I don't know. We were trying to think of a game. You guys ever do any kind of games or anything on your channel?
We have. Jessica was wanting to do something like that, but we just haven't done it yet. She was thinking something like that a couple months ago, and we stopped doing some of our lives there for a little bit and kind of got back into them here now, but I don't know.
Well, I was on Tony from Kettle Kitchen's game night. I've been on there a few times with his old game. He just had a brand new one he started Tuesday night, and it was Wheel of Fortune, and it actually spins the wheel and you pick the letters and solve. It was a lot of fun. So we're trying to think of something like that. It's just a cool way to pass time and hang out with other people, and other channels. And not just, we like to visit a whole lot like what we've done tonight, but it would give an excuse for something else, Yeah.
You can do a Bible knowledge game show, Dale.
Bible knowledge? I think that would be cool. I'll have to think about that. I actually thought about doing a tractor or repair knowledge game show and seeing.
But I wouldn't be very good at that, though.
Well, I can tell you this: I was not great at Wheel of Fortune. I'm not like into that kind of stuff. So,
I'd be pretty terrible at fixing stuff. I've just had to try to start doing some of it here recently.
I thought about using like some of those test questions, like I showed you when we were getting ready for the gathering. That show the multimeter and like what it's telling and stuff like that, because people would kind of learn some stuff while they were doing it, but I don't know, but I know it's not very common knowledge. So I would have to mix it up quite a bit for people to get it right,
Oh yeah.
But well, I appreciate you being in here, Glenn. I think we're going to call it a night.
I think that's what I'm gonna do and whip up some chili mac.
That sounds good. We're gonna figure out something to fix here, and it may just be chili.
I'll just say some apples, so I'm good now.
There you go. Well, you all have a wonderful evening. I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
God bless you guys.
Bye, Lisa.
So, guys, thanks for coming in tonight. We do appreciate it. Yeah, Bible verses would be a good thing. But with so many translations, it could be a little bit hard. I agree with that. Because, you know, there is a lot of translations and everything. Are you smarter than a third grader? That would be a good game. In fact, I've actually thought about that. But, well, thank you so much to my mods that were here. We appreciate Brenda and Simply Jan, both modding for us. I think Glenn probably did some modding too before you come in. If I've missed you, anybody else, we dearly appreciate it. So we dropped a video today about a quick little recipe meal. If you guys want to check that out, I am planning on getting back to my devotionals on Sundays again, now that we've calmed down a little bit. And look for some more videos to be dropping every week on the vlog. And like I said, we got a lot of collaboration videos going to be coming up too. Yep. So we're already started filming on some of those. So we do appreciate you guys being here. Reach out to us through email or anything like that if there's any way that we can help you out. If you are a newer channel and would like have some questions and anything we can help you with, please let us know. Hi, Dee. Thanks for coming in, Homestead in the Woods, Dee. I want everyone to, your family could use prayers. We can definitely do that.
We were just getting around to that.
We were just getting ready to ask. So always, before we close out, we ask for any prayer requests. And looks like we have one already. Well, thanks for coming in, Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
Yes.
So if anybody else has any prayer requests, we'll definitely write them down here. We like to keep a list of them so that we can refer back to them. I do know that we need to, everyone needs to, I don't know what's going on with Tarsha with Triple Threat, but something they were talking about at Last Chance Cook-Off. She's got some things that we need to keep in prayer for her. But
as always, pray for salvation of souls.
Yes, definitely.
What are you doing?
That is what we should constantly be in prayer about is the saving of souls.
Yeah.
And to always spread the word of our Savior. So before we close out, let's go ahead and have a quick word of prayer. And we will call it a night. So, Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all together tonight, Lord. We appreciate all of our friends that you've sent to us through YouTube, Lord. We ask that you use us through a great light and a sounding horn to everyone that hears our voice and watches this video, that they see nothing but you, Lord. And we ask for that to work in whatever way that you feel fit to work in each of their lives, Lord. We ask for you to be with our friends, family, Lord, and their salvation. We ask that this live touches others to help bring them to your great name, to your all-knowing salvation, Lord, and that it saves each of their souls from the evil one, God. God, we ask that you put your loving and caring arms around our country, Lord, and heal everything that is ailing this great country of ours, God. We ask that you be with the hurricane victims and those that have lost anything to do with the hurricane or any storm in their path, God. We ask that you be with all of our leaders in this country, Lord, that everything, all the decisions that they make are with you and in mind, Lord. We ask all this in your great name. Amen. Guys, have a great night. We love you as always. God bless you.
God bless you.
See ya.
Good night.